Good morning, everyone. This is Lynn Sugiyama speaking on behalf of the Arizona Buddhist Temple here in Phoenix, Arizona. We thank you for your support and always watching our videos. I'd like to begin my Dharma talk with the reading of the Wasan, or hymn written by Shinran Shonin. I hope you will recognize the words that I speak because they are familiar. Will you please join me in Gasho? Let's put our hands together. Such is the benevolence of Amida Buddha's great compassion that we must strive to return it even to the breaking of our bodies. Such is the benevolence of our master and true teachers that we must endeavor to repay it even if our bones become dust. Please join me in Gasho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Today is our April Shotsuki Hoyo. This is the time that we remember our loved ones who have passed away during this month. I know that many of us are sad because we remember our loved ones who are with us, but we keep their memory alive in our mind and in our heart. So through this service, we are grateful that our loved ones have brought us to this service to hear the Buddhist teachings together. So I was wondering if you recognize the words I spoke in English of the Wasan. So this comes from a gatha, a song that we sing at the Buddhist temple for all the Shotsuki Hoyo services that we have at our temple. So I will go ahead and sing it in Japanese, and it will become more familiar to you. So it goes, Yo rai dai hi no ondoku wa mi o ko ni shite mo hozu beshi shishu chishiki no ondoku mo hone o kudakite mo shashu beshi. Gasho, Namo Amida Butsu. So I hope you don't mind that I sing the Ondoku-san. This is a famous wasan or gatha that we sing here in America and also in Japan. So it's probably one of the most well-known hymns written by Shinran Shonin that we sing here in America. There are a couple of versions that we sing here in the United States, but this musical version was composed in the year 1918 by two ministers and a musician at one of the Hawaii temples. So the wasan is called, for Ondoku-san, is found in a larger volume of wasan called the Shozo Matsu Wasan. And Shinran Shonin wrote this when he was 86 years old. So it made me wonder that when I become 86, that I could be just as creative as Shinran, writing poems and wasans. So the Shozo Matsu Wasan in English is known as the Hymns of the Last Dharma Age. The Hymns of the Last Dharma Age. And these hymns, they explain the importance of the teachings of Amida Buddha during this last Dharma age. So they say that the last Dharma age is right now, in the present, and that the last Dharma age is a period of decadence, and it predicts the decline of Buddhism. So the last Dharma age means that everyone hears the Buddhist teachings, but they don't understand what it means, and that no one can attain Buddhahood. No one can attain enlightenment from the teachings. So this kind of reminds me of the lesson of impermanence. So even Buddhism, the teachings may not be forever. And so it is important that we listen to the Buddhist teachings right now. So Amida Buddha, he created the vow or promise that when it comes our time to pass away, that we can attain birth in the Pure Land when we say Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. So this assures our birth in the Pure Land, and it is there that we attain enlightenment. So it's simple to say Namo Amida Butsu, and that is our expression of gratitude to the Amida Buddha for creating this promise, this vow for all of us to attain birth in the Pure Land. So it is this path to enlightenment during the last Dharma age that makes it so important as Shin Buddhists for us to follow. So when we sing Ondok-san, the exaggerated meaning means that we are expressing our gratitude to the Amida Buddha and to our Dharma teachers until the day that we pass away. We should give great effort in repaying our Dharma teachers for the lessons that we learn about Buddhism. So when I think about my own life and my own family, I think about my own parents and what they taught me and my two sisters. They sacrificed so much for us to have a good education. And so I think for that, my sisters and I have been successful in our own lives. And so our hope is that we too can make our own children successful because of that. So in closing, let's remember our loved ones who have passed away during this month of April, and that our loved ones are like our Dharma teachers. Their teachings are an example for us to live by, and that their hard work in their lifetime means that we too need to work hard to make our life meaningful, and that we follow the Buddhist teachings for our own salvation, our own spiritual salvation. So like the song Ondok-san, we have the teachings of Amida Buddha and Shinran Shonin and our Dharma teachers, and we are grateful for what they teach us. And to repay this debt of gratitude, we need to teach it to our future and to people wanting to know more about Buddhism. So let's continue to learn. And in closing, I'd like to read the English translation of Ondok-san, the Gatha that we sing. The debt of gratitude I owe to Amida's great compassion, I will proclaim until my life disintegrates into dust. The debt of gratitude I owe to my Dharma teachers, I will express until my bodily form is finally shattered. Please join me in Gasho. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. So in closing, next week is going to be Hana Matsuri. We are celebrating the birth of the historical Shakyamuni Buddha, who was born some 1,500 years ago. So on Saturday, April 10th, I will hold a seminar Anshin Buddhism and the Wasan, the hymns written by Shinran Shonin. And then on April 11th, Sunday, we have a guest speaker, Reverend Art Kaufman from Lihue Honganji Buddhist Temple in the island of Kauai in Hawaii. And so Reverend Kaufman, I remember him because he was from Colorado and he went to the Denver Buddhist Temple. So that's where I grew up and getting to meet Art Kaufman there. And eventually Art Kaufman went to Hawaii and became a minister, and now he's part of the Hawaii Honganji mission where he spreads the Buddhist teachings. So next week, let's take the opportunity. I hope that you're able to join the seminar and to listen to Reverend Art Kaufman's Dharma talk. If you have any questions, please call us at the temple at 602-278-0036. Thank you very much for listening. Please join Gasho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you for listening.